This next segment is on a thing I came across yesterday, and I was doing a lot of digging into it. There's a website re-uploading VODs without creators' consent, and to make it worse, they're charging people to access them at Stream Recorder. Added proof, they are putting it behind a paywall. You cannot access the videos and just watch them for free like you would on YouTube or whatnot that a lot of these creators re-upload to. You can watch it free on YouTube. You'll get an ad or so, but you'll be able to watch this. But they are recording VODs from a lot of streamers across multiple platforms, which I did record here. To We'll get to her tweet too, because she actually did a really good job documenting her entire thing for doing a DMCA on it. But my comment on this is definitely a scam. This website needs to be taken down. They say you are paying for the recording service, but then if you want to watch the videos, it's blocked behind a paywall. That is monetizing stolen content, especially since many of these streamers are not using the service. That means that Stream Recorder isn't verifying who is uploading the content. They will take it down with what seems like a sus DMCA request. Yu called them out and was repeatedly timed out and then banned from the server. Discord needs to look into their servers too. Because yeah, she found the Discord server, went there, talked to them to try to went through the whole process with the ticket, went out to do a DMCA takedown of all her videos and have it blocked. And when she asked questions about, which we'll get into, them taking money to unlock the rest of the stuff, they kept saying it's for the service. And then they eventually timed her out, and then they banned her altogether. This whole site screams pirated content. I looked into the site myself and saw almost every known VTuber on there. Many Flesh streamers too. Not just Twitch VODs either. They have content from Kick, TikTok, YouTube, and others on here. And here is a list of everything that take videos from. Some of these I can't read because it's not in English, but TikTok, Twitch, Kick. I don't know what a freak of TV is. I think this is TikTok, but in another country. I'm not sure which one. YouTube, T Live, Panda TV, Bcast, Flex TV, Twitcast, whatever that is, Billy, Douyu.com, and another one. I think some of these are Japanese and Korean. I maybe Yeah, I don't know where a lot of those are. I went in and I did a little bit more looking into Stream Recorder. It's an independent cloud-based platform developed and maintained by a private creator who designed it. Oh, they privated it. Interesting. That's not what it said yesterday. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Let me get to say again. That's not what it said. Oh, I should have archived this. Interesting. This isn't what it said before. Anonymous or private corporate entity. Yeah, they started in 2026. Nope, they scrubbed their stuff. I should have archived this, but they went back and they scrubbed their name off of everything. So let's take a quick look here. Pop this up. Let me get another Twitch screen. Let's see who's actively live right now. There it is. Lena 24/7. It is actively recording this. So her 24-hour page that she has her old videos, it is actively recording it right now. Right now, as we talk, this is live. This is actively recording it.
Dead, right? All right, he done.
See? It's active. Now if I want to watch in full, I gotta sign in. Yeah, give me a second here. We'll take this off the screen. Okay. We're gonna sign in. And there it is. Streamer is not currently available. I have to upgrade the premium if I wanted to see her. It's locked behind a paywall. We did this live, people. I just removed my login information, but I have to upgrade. And here, oh, I gotta pay. Locked behind a paywall. Let's take a look at something else. Cha, cha, your, right? Is that right? Yep. Cha, cha, your VMOD. Recordings right here. All locked behind premium. This, this was this was yesterday. Her Saturday stream was recorded and put up here. Pickle. Oh, I spelled that wrong. T. Yep. Pickle streamed yesterday too. And it looks like she's got a recording here too. And this is nuts. Oh, powder. Powder's videos are here. The one she did from the other day. Recorded in full. 6 hours and 10 minutes. The whole thing. This is literally stolen. All this is stolen and locked behind a paywall. Premium, premium, premium. This is dirty as all hell. And because of the exposure on X, because of this, I even called them out, as you saw my post, which, yeah, my post called them out too. Many others called them out. They're scrubbing things. This I find is very disturbing. Oh, and yeah, they're scrubbing house. So they're scrubbing. I don't want to be signed into this anymore. So, Yume Kuzakawa, she's got a bunch of videos up here and she called them out. Attention. If you are a streamer, chances are all your VODs got re-uploaded on a website called Stream Recorder. Now, what is the issue? Well, they put it behind a paywall and monetize it, but you're not the one who is getting paid. I checked and my videos were on there. This is extremely fucked up. Sometimes I unpublish VODs for my own comfort if I discussed vulnerable topic and re-uploaded the cut version on YouTube. But this site just steals it all uncut, which, yeah, we basically saw. Hold on, can I go back into there? Don't. Interesting, it logs it right back in. That's very interesting. I don't like how it has that stuff up there. Yeah. Actually, let's take a look to see. I mean, supposedly they took her stuff down. Yeah, looks like they probably did. But yeah, you can literally watch. I don't want to click that. You can literally watch all my VODs for free on YouTube and Twitch. There is no need to pay. Please do not fall for this scam. And if you are a streamer, you can request your videos to get taken down. This is what I will be doing. But I am still extremely upset. This is so fucked up. Update to the update. Update. I went into the Discord to request a DMC takedown, and this was the conversation that followed. They explained it is a storage website even streamers supposedly use, and premium unlocks all VODs of all streamers. Meaning my content is not behind an individual paywall, but a paywall nonetheless. Exactly. It's behind a paywall. That is the thing. You have to pay to see the vids. That means they're monetizing the vids. Whether it's an individual paywall or not, doesn't matter. You have to pay to access the videos on the site, meaning the videos are being monetized. It is still extremely scummy to me. Why wouldn't they verify their streamers before they add before to avoid this if they respect streamers' consent as they claim? Why only verify once you put up a DMCA request and still indirectly profiting off you? As you can see, I was timed out after asking too many questions to which I only got a rehearsed answer to. This is the start of conversation 1 through 3. And it is. So she's making the ticket here. Open up the DMCA ticket request. Why are you creating this? I'm creating this ticket because you stole my content and monetized off it without my consent. How dare you upload my free VODs and put them in the paywall, which is ridiculous. So the thing is that what they asked for seems odd. They want a screenshot of the profile page from the original platform, a screenshot of your Creator Studio dashboard page, or live stream management page on that platform, which I'm not sure how those details are required to confirm ownership because, I mean, I have a mod page too, and if I had a high level mod, they'd be able to access it too. And I don't want to cover too much for it because I don't want to. I just want to give light to what she went through on here. I put that state that right now. I'm not trying to like monetize off her or anything. I'm just trying to say, hey, this is fucked up. People need to know about this. And it goes to the conversation here. You will get notified when the recordings get removed. How long does it take? And will I receive a payout if my videos got paid for? How is this legal? It's one thing to re-upload my content, but another to monetize free content that does not belong to you. We record publicly available live streams on user request. We don't upload VODs, and another thing, users don't pay for recordings, they pay for a recording service, and anyone with the free account can access the recordings. We don't need premium for that, which is a lie. We saw that. It is a lie. You need premium to access the videos. I'll have to edit my video on that, but yes, that is a lie. This site prompts me to pay to unlock more of my content, and that's why we have a DMCA takedown request. Since you requested it, your recordings will be removed from the platform and will not be recorded. Once my videos are taken down, please don't re-upload and record them again in the future. And she continues on this part and like because she also points out like, hey, wait, so they do have to pay. This is contradicting. Yeah, so that's why we have a DMCA takedown request that is to this line. No, yeah, there's this line, and that's why we have DMCA takedown request. So what they say you have to pay to use the service, but they're locked behind a paywall for premium. They're just contradicting themselves. And she went back and forth with them, points out screenshots from them. You're somewhat selling the content, not just the ability to record it, which they are. Which leads to 2 or 3. They are paying, and they reiterate this, they are paying for the recording service and storage, not for your content directly. Our platform is also used by streamers who want backups of their own broadcasts. For example, Twitch stores past broadcasts for a limited time, typically 7 days for new streamers and 14 days for affiliates. We store recordings for up to 60 days. The service we provide is the recording and storage, not ownership of the content itself. But as you see here in a clip, which we've also seen too, which we can just do it here. Let's go back to Lane Lazarsh. her main channel. Oh, look, she streamed this yesterday. The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu. The entire VOD is here of her playing the game. Oh, I gotta sign in if I want to do it, which I'm not going to. But yeah, they show this clip here, which we saw. It's all locked behind premium. There should be a verification process upon signing on so only the streamer can store their own VODs, not random users. Excuse me for being upset, but I'm extremely upset at the thought of people monetizing off my free content. Free. Just like my stuff. My VODs are free. You don't need to pay to see them. I mean, I'll upload what I want to YouTube. You can watch it for free. I'm not going to lock it behind a paywall. Same on Kick, Twitch. My VODs are there, or at least, I mean, Twitch doesn't hold every VOD. That's why I've been uploading them to YouTube. But they're there. You can watch for free. This site has no purpose besides monetizing off of content. There is no purpose for this site whatsoever, considering all the others like Rumble, YouTube, Kick, Twitch. I don't know. I never used TikTok, so I don't really know what's going on there. But you can go on those sites and basically watch this stuff for free. Some people, like in news media and whatnot, will put stuff behind a paywall, depending if it's sensitive or not. Otherwise, normally they don't. I know there's a few on X that do the same. Morning, Curl. But this whole stream recorder IO thing, it's extremely sus, which gets more because she's calling them out on it. She's showing the screenshots. And they come back again as this IB, which AIBI, which seems very weird. So, as this IB person says, as said before, we are not monetizing your content. That if that was the case, we would be selling each streamer's recording separately. That's not the point of this. They're locking the streams behind a paywall. It doesn't matter at this point if it's for the individual users. They are still monetizing the VODs, even though they're not individually doing it. They're monetizing all the VODs behind a paywall. Granted, no, there's no granted here. The videos are locked behind a paywall, means you have to pay to see the videos. It doesn't matter whose they are, you still have to pay to watch them. That is monetizing the content. I don't know the full legalities of it. I'll admit that right here and now. But from what I can see here already, those videos being locked behind a paywall is monetizing the videos. Whether it's individual or not, I don't believe comes into play in this situation. I will have to hope that other people that are much more knowledgeable in this cover this as well, because I found this extremely disturbing that they're doing this. That's the perk of it. You can see old recordings. That's no, that's no. You're monetizing the content. That's still what you're doing. And they said they will remove her stuff from the platform and block future recordings. And in a few hours, they'll be done. She's got here, yeah, there's that screenshot there. You got to pay, which we also saw. Where's part three? Part three is where it gets interesting because she continues to ask to get clarity. Hey, I just found about. Okay, yeah, this is further back on. This is before she. This is in the other, I guess, chat about this. How is this even legal? And some sprout says, "Send me a DM. I can explain it. Please explain it here." I would also like it explained because I am the same. Yeah, so this is another person who has their videos up there. It sounds like you can check your ticket. They're trying to force all this entire conversation into the ticket and out of the. I'm assuming this is their general chat, which they don't want, which for which would look really bad on them if this stuff's exposed in their general chat. And Discord's weird with that and whatnot, but we are transparent about everything and we'll do our best to assist everyone. However, they don't want you talking about it in their general chat, so that's kind of sus. And she got timed out. Can you link what it said? I am sure why this is not explained in public for everyone to know. We are always transparent about everything and we do our best to assist everyone. And this guy, Screen Recorder is a paid subscription to use live stream recording software to record publicly available streams. Your content is not behind an individual paywall. That doesn't matter. It's behind a paywall, period. It doesn't need to be individual. I'm pretty sure it does not need to be individual. And this guy is parroting the same stuff IB was saying. That's what they said too, but still means my content is behind the paywall, even if not individual, which is correct. Just checking, is YouTube just down completely? It doesn't pick up, who cares about it? Which is fucked up considering all my past broadcasts are publicly available in high quality on my YouTube for free. And they timed her out for 10 minutes for that. She got timed out for 10 minutes. And we already explained to them you don't have to, as we respect streamers' consent too. Apparently you don't. Again, premium required. An update to the update. They keep deleting my messages after me, and another user asked them about a lie they told us, saying they do not monetize off individual users. Timed out because she was saying the truth. Yes. Thanks for timing me out. And yeah, and then again, they keep reinforcing we're not selling any, not individually selling streaming content. They keep using the word individually, which I don't think matters in this case because it's a paid site. You have free content that other content creators have made locked behind a paywall that otherwise would be free. They are monetizing that content. I'm almost positive individually doesn't matter. As a streamer, you know Twitch mutes the audio in the VODs if it has song or music on it. Oh, they could have DMCA content on these VODs too. I just realized that. If they're ripping these VODs live like we saw, they could be ripping content straight with music and whatnot that's in it that isn't edited out. Which, not to mention, they do put out some public details on there too. Like I looked, let's go back here. Uh, oh, Leaflet is on here too, surprisingly enough. Oh, she's got a bunch of VODs up here too. Go figure. Wait, what game is she playing? Oh, World War Z Aftermath. Okay. But yeah, under all of them, they have like this little bio. And unfortunately, some of these bios contain doxing information. There's a few streamers on here that, they use their VTuber or streamer name and they keep everything else quiet, even flesh streamers. And there is a few flesh streamers that are a bit more open with what their real name is, but others prefer to not have it out there in the open. And I was going through here last night. I'm not going to go through it and show it because I don't want to accidentally dox some of them. But there's a few flesh streamers here that don't have their real name public or out there in any of their videos and whatnot. They held that back. And down here, it has it down here with all their personal information. And I'm like, you can't do that. You can't just put their personal information like that if they're not putting it out themselves. I caught that too. There's a lot that is really messed up with it live. Yeah. I don't think she's live right now, but yeah. And then it says like we're not individually selling streamers content. If this isn't the case, could you please explain this in more detail? I typed in the name of a friend and this popped up. Yeah. You have to upgrade the roomie. upgrade the premium if you want to watch her videos. Yeah, that's actually very funny because I have a screenshot of my content being paywall, just like the ones above it as well. Yep, Yesenia, and it's blocked, and no one will be able to. Okay, this goes back to the other one. Now she's asking if there's any way you can give me proof of this in writing. That would put me at ease since if there's any way to show it's blocked. And they just tell you can go live and check. And they refuse to do anything in writing, which is very sus. If you filed a DMC takedown and requested none of your stuff to be uploaded, it should not be an issue to have something in writing saying, hey, we'll actively block whatever is popping up on here. And this person, I'm assuming, is another mod. What do you mean in writing? Like a document with signatures? You'll get a transcript when ticket closes. That's it. And when you go live next time, you can come back and double check as well. That is very concerning. The only thing here is a Discord ticket that could probably not hold up in court if she wanted to sue if her content got back up on there. And I believe yep, we found a solution. It's going to take a bit to implement it. There's other stuff going on. But here, she got timed out again, and they kept deleting her stuff. So she had a bunch of messages deleted, which you don't know. But then they timed her out again for 6 days and 4 hours, 7 days altogether. They gave her a week timeout. Yep, and they're deleting right here. Did you guys delete my messages? Why did you delete it? As you can see up in here, they're not there. Then here, yeah, they're deleting messages, and then yep, and then she got banned. She got banned from the server after another user tagged her asking to DM them while also calling them out saying you wouldn't need to delete the message if you didn't do anything shady. She got banned for calling them out on their bullshit. And I want to see. I think this whole program is go back here. Who else is live? Is being ran by an AI bot or something that is recording streams on its own. Oh, look. Vito is currently live on Twitch right now, and the stream is being recorded as we speak live. So there is this is just the data behind streaming video and recording. So it's an interesting thing here because this whole thing came live in 2026. I'm not entirely sure when exactly it went live. It says 2026 down here at the bottom. These are the recordings it does. And I'm almost positive, well, either there's someone recording streams in these streamers' chats or whatnot who's recording the streams because from what I could see from these videos, there are no ads that play unless you're subscribed to the channel. Turbo for Twitch, Nitro District. That's what it is. Thank you, Carl. Turbo for Twitch. Twitch Turbo. That's what it is. So I'm thinking they have like a bot or something that has a profile that has like Twitch Turbo that detects when a streamer is going live, starts recording this. This is all this part speculation. I can't prove this, but it seems like it's just too consistent with all the stream recordings. Like I could type in anyone who's in here that's live and they're already recording it. I mean, I don't have a huge list of people I follow. Like a Baxter's on here. Granted, he doesn't stream as much as we would like, and you can go feel free to tell him that on X too, that we need more content from Baxter. Not all, no, not just big meat people, because Baxter's only got 4,000. So Baxter only has 4,000 on Twitch. He is on here. This person is currently live. Nope, no one's recording that. That's good. So she probably got on top of that, which is good. I'm not entirely sure how they're exactly doing it at this point because I don't know. Vito's on here. Wouldn't Leaflet count as branded though? That is true. So maybe some people have been aware of this because this kicked off at the beginning of the year, this site. And it's now starting to make its thing because it was kind of flying under the radar, and now it's not, thanks to Sare. No, Asmongold isn't on here either. So I'm thinking some of these creators have had them removed, but then didn't say anything, which I have issues with. Because if there's a site like this stealing content, as a creator, I think you should call it out. Because a site like this shouldn't exist. I mean, well, not in a paid way, anyways. If it was free, that'd be a little different, I think. But at the same time, they're still taking people's VODs and they're uploading all of it to here. If anything, having more of a verification process would help to like limit this to streamers to use it as an archive. No more archive sites aren't paywalled that I know of. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, however, this is a video archive, which means they need a server to store all this on. And videos take up a lot of data, so they would have to have a massive server set up to store all these VODs because there is so much on here. They have to have something. They have to have like yeah, it's from everywhere. And I figured I would bring attention to this because it bothers me, and I didn't see anyone else talking about it, so I figured I would.